Guys, how we doing? So today I want to speak to you about how there's a lesson in every experience. There's a lesson in every experience. And right now we're going through one hell of an experience. And you might be finding it incredibly difficult to even survive each day, to get through each day, to motivate yourself each day. Delight coming in here. Good, it's sunny at least anyway, so it's always a good thing, so we won't complain. That's better. So there's a lesson to be learned in every single experience, and that goes for whether it's a good experience or a terribly challenging experience. Like right now, this actually ended up being a great experience for some people around the world, and for others, it's absolutely the most horrendous experience that they've ever had. And, this is where, again, mindset comes into everything. I'm always stressing the point that, your mind is a control tower. Your mind determines absolutely everything that happens in your life, that's happening right now, that happens in the future, that will continue to happen and has happened in the past. And how your mind sees the current situation is going to be really key. Just like how your mind is seeing every single situation in your life or will in the future is really key to you as well. Hey Cecilia, good to have you on. If you have any questions or comments or rating or opinions, make sure you pop them in, okay? And you can invite friends and stuff onto this too right now. So guys, it's like right now, okay? We can look at this and we can keep looking at the news and have the media drive our brains demented, or we can stop watching the news and we can get some positive mind feed in, okay? Because it's all about, taking control of the situation. We have to do that, whether it be in our personal lives, whether it be in our financial lives, whether it be in our professional lives, whether it be in our health, our body shape, our mindset. We have to take responsibility in every situation, every experience. Like right now, it's not a great experience for many people. It's a very challenging experience. Like for me, it's a hugely challenging experience on a personal level for many reasons. It's a massively, massively challenging experience for me on a professional level in terms of my business and my career and my vision and my goals and all of that. But there's lessons to it, and this is why I've stressed for the last 9 weeks, I think it is now, that excuse me, this is a time for you to really reflect on what your life has been like up to this point, whether it's been fulfilling and has made you happy. If it hasn't been fulfilling, hasn't made you happy, then will you bloody start deciding on things you're going to change so that you can start changing them now, as well as continuing when this thing kind of ends or improves or whatever may happen. If you're sitting around waiting for things to change, waiting for lockdowns to end, waiting for this to just disappear, nothing's going to change for you. You're learning nothing from the experience. You should be learning loads from this experience. Like those who are reinventing themselves, those who have adapted, those who have created new businesses, who've shown innovation, those who've just managed to keep going each day, get out of bed, get dressed, do what they need for the kids, keep doing what they can with their work or their business or whatever it might be. They've learned that they've got huge resilience. Are you one of these people? Have you learned that you've actually got massive desire, determination, resilience? Because that will stand you in massive stead for the future when you hit more challenges. Because the bottom line is, in life, there's always be challenges, always. Like right now is a massive challenge, but there will always be challenges of some sort. And it's up to you how you react to them. Too many people have down tools. Too many people are playing the blame game. They're just complaining. They're feeling negative. All this kind of stuff that's going on. This is what most people are doing. And look, while it's understandable, because it is tough to deal with what's going on right now. It is tough to take on board and mentally deal with what's happened. It is tough to deal with what the impact has been on your life. Like for me, it's been devastating. My businesses are closed in Lanzarote, they're closed here in Limerick. I'm limited to what I can do, or freedoms are being taken away. It's devastating in many, many ways, but how you react is everything. It's so important how you react, guys. And that's what I'm saying to you about lessons. There's lessons in terms of you learning about you, where you've got desire, determination, grit, resilience, where you can dig deep when you need to, or whether you'll always down tools and take the easy option and bury your head in the sand. Like there's a lot going on in the world right now. There's a lot of evil going on in the world right now. Some of you don't want to face up to this. Some of you don't want to be aware of it. Some of you don't even want to listen to it. You just label it as conspiracies, all this crap. Others are becoming aware of it and aware of what's happening. And it's tough to deal with. In all this experience, like going through this. Do you think I want to know what I know? I know a lot. No, in some ways, but otherwise I'm glad because I want to know the truth. And it's like how all these situations are impacting us. How this whole experience is impacting us. The same as every time in your life. You look back to your life. Did you learn from the bad experiences? Did you learn from the good experiences? It's important for you to learn from every experience that you've had. Let me just take an eye at the comments here. Good that these people are coming on. Good to have some new people on as well. Cecilia, it's criminal the level of scaremongering on my local radio these last 2 days. COVID mentioned 10 times an hour. FFS. 100%. I put up a picture on my story earlier across all my stories, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Snapchat. Guy throwing the TV out the window. Best prevention or protection, vaccine or whatever against COVID-19. Throw the damn TV out. Stop listening to the news. The news is toxic, guys, and most of it's propaganda. You're not learning the facts at all. You have to dig deep, and you don't even have to dig very deep to learn the facts of what's actually going on and what's actually been going on for decades. That's the incredible thing about it. It's highlighting the stupidity of people. It's highlighting the closed-mindedness of people. It's highlighting the fear. People do not want to know the bad that truly goes on in the world. They truly do not want to know it. So they just believe what's going on, believe what the media is telling them, believe what the governments are telling them. The scaremongering is unbelievable. If you just use your common sense. I did a video last Sunday, I think it was. I have it tagged on my Facebook page. I'm not going to go into it now, but check it out where I ask you questions. And if you just ask yourself the questions that I'm asking you, you can't but have lots of questions and question what's actually going on right now. But look, back to topic, and thanks for sharing that, Cecilia. Back to topic, the thing is, you learn from every experience. Every single experience you have in life, you learn from it. And it's up to you whether you do or not, okay? And everything happens for a reason. I truly believe that. Everything has a reason. It's like when you do something, that leads to something. That leads to something, that leads to something, that leads to something. Just like if you don't do something, that's leading again to a result. It's constant motion. Same with the world. Same with everything you experience, good or bad in your life. Same as everybody. Same as in general, like a whole worldly event. It's impacting people, and just like that domino effect. We have to learn stuff from it, become a better person. I'm a very different person to who I was when I was 20. I'm a very different business person to who I was when I was 20. I'm a very different coach to who I was when I was 20. You have to constantly be learning. And I've had some horrendous, devastating, life-changing experiences in my life, but I learned from them. I've had some incredible, wonderful experiences in my life. I learned from them. Constantly learning. It's like in my morning motivation this morning, it was about, trying to remember, it's basically like, when you're in times of challenge and all that kind of stuff, don't forget the successes you've had. Let that be what will allow you to grow and allow you to have belief in yourself. And that's the thing, like, we all have wins every single day. That's why I say in your journal at the end of the day, write down 3 wins. We all have wins every day, just how big or small they are is depending on the type of action you're taking. But in life, we're winning all the time, unless we're sitting on our arse doing nothing and just depending on the state and just being a waster. Just being a total waste and doing nothing with our life. But if you're not that, you're winning every day in some way. It's only tiny. The thing is to make those wins bigger, more each day, more over your lifetime, and keep growing and growing. So in every single experience, there's something to learn. Make sure you learn. Learn right now, reflect right now, change right now, reinvent, adapt, be resourceful, all these things. Don't sit in your arse and blame and moan and complain and bitch and all that kind of stuff. Negative energy leads to what? Negative results. Create positive energy. Act in love. Act in, without ulterior motives, to help other people, to benefit yourself in terms of you want to improve your life as well. But always give without expectation in return. That's really important. Like, we need to act in love right now. We need to act in unity. Times of challenge, we need to do that. And now is really a big time for the whole world to do this, guys. It really is. So, guys, learn from every experience in your life, good or bad. I hope this has been useful to you. Give this a like, please, or love, or whatever. If you like this, share it with anyone you feel it would add value to. It's an important message for us all to learn from every experience we have in our life, good or bad. There's always a lesson. Always a lesson. And leave any comments, questions, opinions, feedback, anything below as well. Take care, guys. Have an awesome day. And remember, I'm always here to help. And I'm on this 1 p.m. UK Irish time, Monday to Friday.